Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the SU-8, the Tier 6 Soviet SPG. It's located on the southeast spawn of Mountain Pass under the command of Zin 1983. But I'm afraid this is another troll video. Yes, I'm afraid there's a troll on the team and he's in a Sherman Jumbo. And that M44 who's sitting there, turning around, he's about to get killed, team killed by the Sherman Jumbo. There he is. The team killer RedneckMont, and he's headed straight for the M44, who's gone close to the cliff edge. Oh, Zin almost ran over a rock. Turn sideways, that's it, that's the way to get up here. And you can see the M44 there, he's now being pushed towards the cliff edge by the Sherman Jumbo. Now, due to a fault in the mods, we're going to lose sight of their tags any second, so we won't see what has happened, but you'll see that the M44 falls off the cliff, and yes, ally Redneck crashed ally, is it DRG NRD6 M44. So the M44 has now fallen over the edge of the cliff and has died. And yes, he's actually said a choice word in chat, which is quite understandable if you think about it, because he's just had his game ruined. And it appears that the Panther M10 is using that mod which tells other people if he gets hit by enemy Arty. Now, we'll stay in third person mode for the moment, just in case the M4 tries to do the same to Zin. It looks like he's actually sitting at the cliff edge. Oh, he's fallen over the edge. There you go. He's actually fallen over the edge himself. And he's sitting on the rocks on the side, so he's not any harm to anyone else now, but of course he has team killed and he's got -1 against his name. So we'll go back to the aim view so that we can see exactly what Zin's doing. Okay, he's going for the Samur SM, following 40 TP. He had a red line there. Oh, the SU-152 he can definitely hit without actually having to worry. Dials in, rounds out. Good hit, decent hit there, 213. Keep up the firepower. The good thing about the SU-8 is it does have reasonably good firepower, but unfortunately our E25 has decided that he doesn't want to spot for us, and that means the enemy 40 TP is going to be coming around that corner very shortly, and where Zin is, he's more than likely going to get spotted, I'm afraid. He's in a bit of an open position. Yeah, very open position, and he's decided to come down off the cliff, and that's right into a rock. Right thing to do to get off the cliff as quickly as possible, find a new firing position, and the best place for him to be will be, well, I wouldn't have said go behind the SU-14, I would have said actually go up on top of the hill. But he's going to go over here, and we can see exactly where the M44 is. Yes, he fell down to his death on the rocks below. I think if we go into third person mode at the moment, can we come out? That's better. Now we can see exactly what happened to the M44. Well, there's the M44. He was thrown off the edge of the cliff by the Sherman Jumbo, and there's the Sherman Jumbo. He fell off the cliff as well. Unfortunately, the M44 died in the process. So let's go back to the view that Zin's got, and he's now facing an EBR. Gets a shot into him for 180, but unfortunately he's backed up against the edge. There's nothing more he can do except move forward as quickly as possible and ram that EBR. Unfortunately, he gets killed by the EBR, and I think their team's going to lose this game because there's only two left now, the 40 TP and who else? And RedneckMont, of course, because he's still alive and down there and they can't find him, or at least they can't get at him there, not while he's over the edge of the cliff. So it's just the 40 TP, and the others are going to spend, well, a little time trying to work out where he is. Either that or they're just not going to bother coming over here to try and get him. I think it's more likely they can't see him, so they won't be able to shoot at him. So they'll just cap out now to win. Some of them will probably be still looking for him. But this game was a ruin because of that redneck mount there. The M44 has got considerable firepower, but also, I suppose, its behaviour of some of the other players on the team who just weren't up to it. Players like Redneck Mount. Okay, that's it. Game's over. It's a loss. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. We'll see exactly what the situation was. Well, Zin did manage to get some damage on the enemy in that game. And unfortunately it wasn't enough to get a classification, and his win rate was only 229. But if we look at the team score, we can actually see that the team overall didn't do very well in that game. In fact, very poorly. The Emil one and the Barask are basically the two players who managed to do the most damage, and well, they were nowhere near the amount of damage that the enemy team managed to get. And of course, this is the idiot who team killed during the game, and it's surprising it doesn't actually show -1 in the results. It should show -1, but this is the team killer, Redneck Mount, or RedneckMont, in the Sherman Jumbo. Yeah, if you see this guy on your team, he's a team killer. More than likely he's going to turn blue if he actually does team kill you. On this occasion, he did cause 1 kill to ally and damage of 280 hit points, which was the hit points of the M44 he shoved off the cliff. If he'd actually had a chance to shove somebody else off the cliff, and I don't think he would have had the ability to shove the SU-14-1 over the cliff, but I think he might have tried to get Zin off the cliff if he hadn't fallen off already. In which case then he more than likely would have turned blue after doing that. But this is the guy you want to watch out for. He will be added to our team killer list, so if you come across him in battle and he happens to be on the enemy team, then you can let loose as much HE on him as possible and send him a note afterwards saying the reason I focused on you was because you were an Arty killer. Thanks for watching.